slappers, flat bills, black socks, Rangers with just the front lifted. Mm-mm. I'm starting my own self-help organization to help the flat bills and the hand slappers. So if you see any warning signs of young men that have black socks and Rangers that just the front end are lifted, we need to do an intervention. Mm-hmm. I was talking to Nick about it. I was going to make shirts and everything. Like, I got a total, and it's funny, I even got Neil on it. He tells me when he sees, like, Rangers, and Neil's wearing black socks every once in a while, but they have, like, skulls on it or something. And I'm like, dude, you're getting close.
You're getting close
to needing an intervention.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another show of West Coast Flunkys. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. We got some sad news to report this week. Over the weekend, we had another person pass away. They have a GoFund page to help her out for funeral expenses and some other stuff. So we'll put that down in the description where you can click and just go and donate whatever you can. It was an unfortunate accident. Here's what they put out there. Shannon was a great person doing what she loved. She was excited about the day and was spunky as ever. She did a donut in her buggy and a robe. She nor her passengers were wearing these seatbelts. The roll cage did not break or collapse. This is an unfortunate accident. They want to go into further details. I know I mentioned her name, but that's as far as I'll go. It was an unfortunate accident, and, let's practice safety. I think that's what we're trying to tell everybody. Make sure you wear your seatbelts, and if you're in a buggy, make sure you wear
for a reason.
Yeah. You wear a helmet. I got that thing. I got that rule in my buggy. Like, if even in the Cherry Dano, it wasn't that fast, or it wasn't fast at all, but, you got to wear a helmet and you got to wear seatbelts. It's one of those things,
Yep.
But we'll put the GoFund page link at the description, at the bottom of the description at the YouTube page, or if you're listening on iTunes, you'll be able to also get the link through the description. A couple other things we wanted to cover real quick. There's a lot of races that happened this week. I tend
to... You say racists?
No, not racist, man.
You say race?
No.
Okay.
Racist. Like,
okay.
Not the motorcycle races, but the womp, the whoop-pow. So there was a dirt riot race in West Virginia. Dirt riot is just... It's part of the We Rock series. So a dirt riot has a 4400 class, which is the unlimited class, 4500, which is the modified, the 46. It's kind of a, I think that was a spec, or no, that wasn't the spec. That was basically, it's like almost a trail, but it has to have a cage and all that. So it's the stock class. So unlimited, modified, stock. And then they had a trail class. So in the 4400 race, the first place was Tim Diekman. I'm sure I'm messing his name up, and I'm sorry about that. His race number is 4443. Second place, Matt Moore, 4436. Jeff Brown was in third place. 4500 class, the modified was Jay Hopko. Second was Rob Matzel. I think Rob Matzel has, Matzel Motorsports has a Facebook page. You can go on there. He has got a little race report on there and stuff. 4600, first place, John Mackey. I'm going to chop it. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a link to this because I'm going to mess up his name. Second place, Tom Yash. Trail class first was Matt Harris. Second place, Ken Height. I'll put the link also. It'll say Dirt Riot. So it's a 2-hour race. I've raced in that series, a pretty good series out in Indiana. So basically what you do is a 2-hour lap race. And what happens is You start racing, and you do as many laps as you can.
Is it a technical course, or is it for the wide open? Or
it depends on what area you go to. So like where I raced in Indiana, so it's got some rocks, a lot of mud. From what some of the racers were saying is there was a lot of mud, a lot of tight turns, trees and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of rain. Yeah.
So a lot of overheating issues and stuff. But
win or WOD trying.
Yeah. So we'll look for a video, and if we have a video, if you're on the YouTube, you'll see my mugshot being covered, and you'll see like a small video if somebody put out a video.
On the line. Right? On the line?
Yeah, if you're on the line.
On the line.
The other one, the next race I want to really go over real quick is the Score. This is the first inaugural Bud Light Score Baja Sur 500. That is a mouthful. Inaugural Bud Light Score Baja Sur. I don't think they could have came up with a longer name. Did
Tecate pull out of it then? It's Bud now?
No,
Not Tecate doing that?
This is something else. This is a different course so it's still run by Score, but they still have a 250, 500, and 1,000 with Score. Okay. But this is a different kind of a offshoot. So, but with a different course. So it was, and I'll have a link to that also. But here's kind of the first, second, third in the trophy truck. So trophy truck, Edward Laguna out of Mexicali, Mexico, in a Chevy Silverado. He did 500 miles in 7 hours and 35 minutes. It's really not a Chevy Silverado because it's just fiberglass.
Yeah, obviously.
Whatever.
Obviously.
He averaged about 55.90 miles per hour. Steve Eugenio, second place, Carlsbad, California, with Armin Schwartz. Armin Schwartz is out of Austria, Germany. They got that little, it doesn't even look like a trophy truck. It's almost like an SUV.
Truck.
Yeah, it's like an SUV looking thing. You got to look at it. I'll post, actually, if we'll cover up my mug, and as we're talking about it, it's yellow and green, I think, buggy. Okay. It almost looks like Class 1. It's a mashup between Class 1 and trophy truck, but it's crazy looking. And then Rob McCachran, third place out of Las Vegas, Ford F-150. He did in 7:47. 7 hours and 47 minutes. Ooh, these guys were pretty close. 7:35 for 7 hours and 35 minutes for first place. Second place came in 7 hours 39 minutes.
Wow.
And then Rob
they were
came
on
in
each other then.
Yeah, they were on top of each other.
Drafting probably most of the whole race.
Yeah, Rob came in at 7:47, so that's almost like 10 seconds after, like 8 seconds or something like that, right after. So they came in right on top of each other. Dude, it could have been. That must have been like a crazy ass race.
That was a race.
Yeah, it was an
actual race. Yeah,
they were right on top of each other. That's crazy. So Class 1, it's a unlimited single or two-seater. Carlos Olmos, Nicholas Ambrius. I don't know who they are. They're out of San Luis.
Those are the truggies and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Those are the truggies and.
No, that's just a Class 1. Generally rear engine. So unlimited kind of buggy. So you got the trophy trucks, which is a truck, then the buggy, which is it's literally a buggy. So I don't know how to explain that, but it's generally rear engine stuff. So first place, Carlos Olmos and Nicholas Ambrius. They came in at 8 hours and 30 minutes. Ooh, that's almost a full hour after the trophy trucks. Second place, Shelby Reed out of Apple Valley, California. Darren Roberts out of Corona. They came out in 8:53. Jim Anderson out of Reno and Brian Burgess out of Miami, California. 10 hours and 34. That's quite a big spread between first and third. So you got a 2 hour gap. between second and third. And 20 seconds? 20 seconds out of first and second. So first and second was a close race. Third was our. So class 10, Cody Reed, Apple Valley, California. He came in at 8 hours and 52. Steve Lawler out of Upland. He was in second place. Oh, so there was quite a bit of sharing duty. Ray Griffin started at Jeep Speed. You know him? No. I think Nick worked with.
I know the name. I don't.
He's out of Downey.
Yeah.
So he came in at 8 hours and 53 minutes. So John Langley. What is this? Yeah, John Langley out of third. He's out of Santa Monica. He came out of 9 hours and 41 seconds. Overall finishers, first, second, and third were trophy trucks. Next event.
Is that race a lap or is it just a straight run?
That's a very good question. I think it's just a straight run. Like, I think you do a peninsula run. I think it's what it is. I'm not sure.
Okay.
How about I just say I'm not sure, and then we'll go from there.
Sounds good.
But I'll post a link on that so that you guys can see. Next one, I want to kind of get through this, is the celebrity race out of Grand Prix, the Long Beach Grand Prix.
Oh, it's Long Beach now.
Yeah. So,
I could hear them testing and racing.
Well, the race was this weekend. So out of the celebrity, we'll just go first, second, and third and kind of cover anybody that we find interesting. First place, celebrity, Brett Davrin. He did 10 laps. Don't even know who that is. Max Theorite. Don't know who that is. Adrian Brody. I've heard the Brody name, but that's about it. He came in
I know
third.
Adrian, but I don't know him personally. He's an actor, yeah.
Oh, okay. Rutledge Wood, if you know anything about Top Gear, the American Series Top Gear, he came in 8th place. He's got a nice little thing coming out.
He's got a little thing coming out?
Yeah, some kind of show coming out. I think he started promoting
what are
that.
you referring to, a little thing?
Well, I've never seen his little thing.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Or Carmela Jeter. Could that be of the Jeter family? Don't know. That was 19th,
sounds like it.
19th place. So.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. We got SST, the Stadium Super Trucks. Remember I was telling you those, they look like the
little jumps and...
Yeah, so the short course trucks. This is ran by Robbie Gordon. So guess who got first place?
Robbie Gordon?
Yeah, pretty much. Robbie motherfucking Gordon. He came in first. El EJ Vizo came in second. Sheldon Creed came in third. PJ Jones, fourth. They're all running tires, Toyo tires. So that was pretty cool.
Toyo.
Scotty Steele, the Steele family, came in at 8th.
Yeah, Cameron, yeah. I wanted to try to find out, they were doing that all-electric F1s. They were doing a new category that they were going to test, see if anything popped up on that.
Well, I didn't see anything. I didn't really see anything on that. Right? Just kind of.
Yeah, because I don't know if they were going to do it along for like exhibition,
Yeah.
Or if it was going to be true racing or not. But I know they were talking because they had a couple in the class that were going to do all electric F1s, and thought that's pretty interesting that the power.
Well, this is Indy.
The way they can harness that. Okay.
This is the Indy Car Series. So we're just going to go over this because I don't know any of these guys. Well, I'm only familiar with one guy, and he came in 4th. So first place, Mike
Mario
Conway.
Andretti, that's all I know.
No. Marco Andretti, his brother, came in at 8th. I think it's his brother.
Who knows?
Second place will be Will Powers. He's got a Verizon Team Penske Chevrolet Indy Car. Third place, Carlos Munoz. Fourth place is Juan Carlos. Oh, my fault. Oh, I'm trying to plug my name in there, but it's not in there. Juan Pablo Montoya came in fourth. He started.
Oh, that's the guy from Princess Bride, right? You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Juan Pablo Montoya. No. So that's kind of.
Hello.
Hello, my little friend. So that's pretty fast roundup of what we kind of of all the races and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Another thing we want to talk about, technology is a big thing in Indy and stuff. There's a lot of technology in there. So another thing we want to talk about is some technology, like we kind of brushed up on it last week. I think we covered Uvu, Periscope is what we covered. This week we're going to cover, I think you're going to cover Spotify and talk about Spotify. Yeah. And I'll talk about Backcountry app. But you go ahead and talk about Spotify.
And as well as my little announcement that I finally joined the world of Twitter as well too. So
what? Talking about Twitter, let's do this transition real quick. Since you're talking about Twitter, we got to tell everybody that we're on Facebook and Twitter under C2C Outdoors. So if you look for us on Facebook, our Facebook page is C2C Outdoors, and then our Twitter is C2C Outdoors also. So,
and then when we get the site up as well, there'll be links from the site as well. Once we get the site finally, still under construction, but it should be any time now. There'll be links directly from the website as well too. So
yeah,
and that'll be ncnspreview.com, and it's where we'll be able to find all our podcasts and all the other goodies, pictures, good times.
Yeah, we're still working on it, so if you go there, you're going to see some blank text because we haven't finished it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna blame it on Noah.
But it'll be there. It'll be there. Yeah. I can only do 4 things at one time, so.
I know. I'm a slave driver, so.
Slave driver, yeah. So I came across when I got my new iPhone 6, right? I got 6 months free of Spotify, and thought, that's another ad, another thing, another credit card to have to remember. I went ahead and did it because Pandora, the other company, has just been miserable, even with the paid one. And Spotify, by far, has been one of the greatest things that I've found, because I do a lot of music with coding and web design and graphic, and to be able to just pick and choose the songs, create playlists, listen to radio stations. There's a few songs and music that's not on there, and I've noticed a couple will be on there and they'll drop off and they'll come back. It's kind of weird, but to have the freedom to just create playlists, to queue it up, I have such a crazy playlist. If I shared it with you, people wouldn't get it because there's so many different types of music. But I can set up playlists for when you're working out, when you're walking, when you're working on your computer. You can set up all different kinds of music within one playlist. So and I've only even just kind of broke the surface. I've been finding new stuff every day where you can listen to the radio and it'll pick your preferences from the radio, and then you can save songs from that radio station into a playlist, and then you can categorize your playlist accordingly. So it's been really a fun and entertaining, and it's well worth it. I think when my 6 months expires, it's going to be something I'd pay for, the $8 a month or something I was looking into. Well worth it.
Nice. Very good.
Especially now that hockey season's over and I'm not paying my monthly for the center ice package. It'll free up a few dollars to be able to pay for the. So.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. So the app that I want to talk about is only available on Android. So me and you are screwed out of this one. But it's called Backcountry app.
Yep.
And then, just like I said earlier, we're going to post all kinds of information about this stuff. But Backcountry, what it is basically on your Android device, you can get a map, download the map, or the kind of the topo map is what you're going to get. And they have a video here of what you're going to get and stuff. But basically, it'll give you a trail map, equestrians, whitewater trails, ATV, you know, you name it. And basically, you could chart out your course. You could do it offline as long as you have a GPS signal. Most Android devices do. iPhone, not so much. So you got to get it, like, you know, like if you're doing the iPad.
It's like Waze for off-roading, huh?
Yeah, basically. I'm not sure about
you know the Waze app, right?
No, I don't.
You don't know what it? Okay.
What is it?
It's like Lisa uses it. My wife uses it. It's like a MapQuest or you know, but you put it in there and it gives real-time traffic updates. It can track your miles per hour, and then how it works is everyone else that uses it, their updates, they can tell you there's a speed trap coming up, and they'll bump into their little computer, you know, on their phone, and there's little signals and icons. You just click the icon, and it lets you know there's an accident. There's traffic slowing, so you can plan accordingly. It'll give you a workaround. It'll say, hey, if you take this course, you can click a button, rework my route, and it'll take you around. You know, we did it to Vegas. Lisa uses it on a daily basis to work. And all the people, you can even chat with people that are around. Like, you can kind of befriend and chat, and it gives you a little icon. So as you're driving, it'll tell you who's driving this way, and it's all relied upon. So we've always had a discussion whether people maybe give false information. So like, hey, don't come this way because they want to keep their traffic. Like, there's an accident. Because sometimes you get there and you're like, there's no accident. There's no cop here. And you can click a little button and it says, wasn't there. But it's a really effective and awesome app if you're looking for traffic, you know, a faster way to get where you're going and know the road conditions or traffic conditions.
Yeah.
So it just sounds like that you're what did you say, off country?
No, backcountry.
Backcountry. Backcountry. So it just sounds similar. It gives it, but it's an off-roading, you know, gives you kind of conditions and.
Yeah, this one
Is there an iPhone?
No, there's no iPhone. It's only for Android. But if you got a Android, you know, obviously not the iWatch, but the other Android phone or watches.
The Samsung one?
Yeah, whatever it is. But you can put it on your wrist, the map on your wrist. So let's say you're walking. That's pretty good. It's $11.99 to buy it.
Do you really want a map the size of a silver dollar?
Well, no.
Doesn't make a lot of sense. Unless it's a turn by turn, if it just gives you.
I mean, it's giving you elevation. It's giving you grid coordinates, elevation, you know, the feet, how many feet you're. What else it does? I mean, for the grid coordinates.
The pharmacist on Friday had one of the little Samsung watches. He said his phone was in the back, and it's nice because he can't have his phone at work there. But if the wife calls or there's an emergency, he can at least know. He can get a notice.
Yeah.
And it's on the phone. I think it's a fun idea, but like for us, the iPhone, I'm not going to spend $5,000 for a watch that's not even standalone, that you still need to have your phone.
Yeah, that's kind of,
you know.
Well, I would just do
and
it.
I hate wearing watches.
Yeah. The only time I wear a watch is when I used to go surfing or swimming. Anytime I'm like kind of
that
outdoors.
Makes sense.
But around town.
Or you're away from something that you need to kind of know a time. That makes sense. But just on a daily basis, I got a phone. There's clocks around, you know.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
is the Backcountry a free app?
No, it's $11.99. It's $11.99.
Okay,
I
that
think
was
they
$11.99.
have. Oh, the other thing that is pretty good is you can Bluetooth it. So let's say one person has two of you have an Android device, right? And both of you have the Backcountry app. You can Bluetooth the map or the course that you just came on and Bluetooth it to the next person. And that'll be pretty cool. So that's pretty cool. So,
but the other person both have to have the paid app. It's not like you can just send the map to somebody like through email or through. Okay.
No, you're gonna have to have the
That's
app.
still cool though. You can still, at least you can synchronize. So if you're out wheeling with somebody, you guys kind of know where each other are at. And does it give a real time location too? Like if you're out wheeling,
real time location.
So that way, that sounds like something that'd be awesome for like a chase team and stuff. Because then you got like a real time location.
It's not going to give it to anybody else. It only tracks you. So you're like, if you're chasing for a team, it's not going to track you. So it's not like an Erie tracker or a satellite tracking. So it doesn't do that.
But you can have the race truck, the team, and the chase guys can have their version of it, and everyone on the chase team knows where the race truck is.
No, it doesn't work that way.
It won't. That's a bummer.
It's basically like Lowrance. Yeah. So if you think of Lowrance, it's a cheaper version of Lowrance for $11.99 instead of $1,500 or whatever it is.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. What else do we got? I think that's it. We kind of ran through a lot of stuff today because we got a lot of stuff. So this week we're not doing any other shows but this one because we are doing I'm doing a special this week. I'm shooting a special with one of my trainers. We're making kind of a short film, a short docu film of him. So we're working on it. I'm shooting video. I shot some video, but I didn't like how it came out, so we got to do some more.
It sounds fun, though.
Yeah, but the amount of hours for 8 minutes or 10 minutes is...
Of course, it's the way it goes,
There's going to be like 60 hours of film and only...
You want to be the filmmaker.
There's only 8 minutes that are going to go in there. So we're going to try and tell a story real quick, but I'll do a little movie trailer with iMovie and stuff, but we got our other program that we're working on. So that's what I'm working on this week.
Sounds good.
We're trying to do some more interviews. I think we're trying to get some people from the Unlimited Off-Road Expo that's happening in Louisville June 5th.
Okay.
June 5th and 6th, 7th. They're having a expo in Louisville. So, do you have anything else?
I think that's it. I should be getting our website done shortly here, so people will have more access and more detail and stuff. So be on the lookout for that. And other than that, we're pretty good.
Ladies and gentlemen,
till next week.
Comment.
Till next week.
Like. Do something at the bottom of our video.
Love it. Share it.
Love it. Share it. Say something.
Worship it. Whatever you need. Call us in and let us know if you have any ideas, topics you want to hear about.
How are they going to call us in,
also, buddy? We're open to hear.
How are they going to call us in?
Email, whatever.
How are they going to email?
They can figure it out.
Leave comments.
Sure they do. You gave them our Facebook. Whatever.
Yeah.
If you want to email any or contact us, how about that? Here where you can, let's rewind it. Contact us if you'd like to suggest any topics or know anyone that would like to be on the show.
I'm not gonna.
Does that work better for you?
Sure. Hey, just remind. I'm gonna tell people that if the website's not up by next week, you can blame Noah. It's all his fault. Even if it's my fault, it's his fault. So
it's all right. I'll have something up. They'll get there and there'll be a website up. May not be a finished one, so we'll split hairs here. There'll be a website up.
So, all right.
It might just be baby photos of Carlos, but you never know.
Yeah. So, all right. Oh, May.
Yes.
I think May 9th. May 9th is the Ultra 4, the first So they had the King of the Hammers race, which we went to. May 9th is their other race that they're going to have out here in Northern California. I will not be at that race. I'm going to try and see if I can find somebody to kind of take some pictures, maybe do some interviews out there or something. But, so if you guys are interested, let us know. So, other than that, we got nothing else.
Don't call us. Remember, don't call us because there's no way to call us.
Yeah, don't call us. I mean, you can try to call us. There it is.
There might be Carlos's cell phone number plastered across the website. We may go that route.
We might go that route.
For a good time. Call Charlie.
Call Charlie. Charlie, something nice for you.
It's been fun.
It's been fun. Very fun. Very fun today. Very good. Very good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll talk to you later.